MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Cole Hamels gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and a strike. Cain, base runner at first with 1 out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jed Jerko, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jerko is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Standing in, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Now, you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The second baseman,
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Schmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Schmidt now out to left field. This one's well hit. Kane going back, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 549 career, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0.
One strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pena is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Gloved by Schmidt. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Brock Holt, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jimmy Rollins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jimmy Rollins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 5th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
That's out.
Peralta is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Shane Victorino, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Set to get his day started, Matt Vierling. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Phillies strand 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddie Peralta, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Yount.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Nope, upstairs.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vierling is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Ryan Long.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And this will be fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Brewers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Phillies, the pitcher, number 35.
First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Richie Ashburn comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ashburn is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Gene Segura standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hey now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Fastball just inside.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that's low, ball 4.
Next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and here comes the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
First baseman, number 5, Jed Turco.
Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hoskins is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now batting, Jimmy Rollins. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High chopper towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Brewers 0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off from Milwaukee.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brock Holt will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
So here now's the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1-2.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Robin Yount, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, James Victorino.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Striding in, Matt Vierling comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one will get this one.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. In now, Richie Ashburn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Standing in, Mike Schmidt. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1 home. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Brent Suter answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Suter hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled off. Two out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Ryan Braun.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's ball one. Two out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air out to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And Victorino's there to make the play. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready once again, Jimmy Rollins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Runners on the move for second. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Shane Victorino.
Digging in, Shane Victorino. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Into the box now, Matt Vierling. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's a pop-up now. Sogard is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 35.
So striding in, Cole Hamels. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Manny Pena.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Brock Holt. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Runners going. In the air now, out to left. Vierling is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 35, Brent Suter.
Avisail Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
And that's taken for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Richie Ashburn. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way it worked out well for him. That's a well thrown pitch though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's popped up. Holt has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman,
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Mike Schmidt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rhys Hoskins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Up next from Milwaukee, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside. Ball,
2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah. Down to 3-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Christian Yelich, man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Hector Neris enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's Jed Jerko now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
From the belt, the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Phillies lead it 2-0. David Phelps will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
At the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. Under it now, Jerko for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the ninth that warrants getting him up.
So now to the plate, Shane Victorino. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Popped him up. Holt shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So stepping in, Matt Vierling. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Into the box now, Eric Sogard. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
2 strikes.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball that time.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 to score this afternoon. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Hector Neris gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.